about to get it, I will say. If you see this beard is different than the picture, it's because this is what quarantine has done. As soon as we went under quarantine, I started growing the beard, so heads up. Real quick introduction before I start dropping some value bombs. My name is Ruben Garcia. We do consulting, we do real estate investing, and we run the real estate agent side of the business as well. I'm going to show you all of that today, but I did want to give a quick introduction before getting started. And real quick, if you're tuning in, I want you to ask questions. DM me, ask questions. I'll answer those questions as we move along, because I'm going to go over a few things that we do to make sure we run efficient. So as you saw, beat the sun, get up early. The earlier you get up, the more you can accomplish before everyone else gets up. Usually I'm hitting the gym, but during this quarantine thing, gyms aren't open at this time. So I'm going to show you what we do now. So what I run early in the morning is called a Corvette, or CVETT. I look at my calendar, check my voicemail, check my emails, check my text, and then check my tasks in LionDesk. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So looking over the calendar, I already know what I'm going to do for today. The calendar runs my life. It tells me exactly what we're doing, and it looks like we're going to be pretty busy, which of course I want you guys to see a lot of that. And then I do this every morning. What's up, everybody? This is Ruben Garcia. This is a beautiful day, and today we have 6 appointments, and we have 2 coachings, and we have 1 investment property we're going to be checking out today. Hope you guys have an amazing day. If there's ever anything I can do for you, just let me know. I do that because it keeps me accountable, and it also gives the audience that I'm going to be showing my life to on stories what's coming up. And people love it, so I keep that high energy, and I keep it rolling, and yeah, let's check the rest of it out. All right, just check my voicemail. We're good to go. Emails, looks like my partner just sent over a CMA that we'll be presenting today. Looks like we got a check, so that's good. And then text messages, every text message looks good, and they're set up to go. About 5 text messages sending out, so let's move on. All right, so now on to tasks, and that's where LionDesk really comes in handy. We start from 7, and we end at 9 on doing our follow-ups and reaching out to people. I've already added people who came in from last night, so I'm going to show you what I do now. And we have to add them. And what I mean by that is because when we get a contact to us is we got to add them to the database, we got to add notes, and we got to add a follow-up. If we don't do those 3 things, it doesn't count as a contact in our business. So LionDesk is huge. So I just plugged in the numbers from yesterday of using LionDesk, and we run contact attempts to contacts made, contact made to appointment set, and contact attempts to contacts made. Looks like we did a 1.3 to 1 conversion, which is killer. And our contact made to appointment set, we actually set 5 appointments yesterday, was a 5.6 to 1. So every almost 6 person we talked to, we were able to set up an appointment. This is why LionDesk is just huge for us. So first thing, then I'll come over here, I'll click tasks, and then I'll click current, and I'll actually count how many follow-ups we have to do today, which we usually float between 50 to 70 follow-ups a day. Yep, let me show you. And as you see, starting on time, almost 7 o'clock, we're about to get started. We have 51 follow-ups today, and I'm going to show you how we break this down. So for new people who came in, we run what's called a 7 days of pain. It's not painful, but we reach out every day for the next 7 days until they reach back out to us. We know life gets in the way sometimes, so we want to give them every opportunity to talk to us. After that, once they talk to us, we run another follow-up campaign, and what we do is we reach out and just want to be top of mind. A few things that we do push, though, is our Airbnb. We want to help them buy and sell a home, and we're also looking for talent, so all set up. So we're going to go ahead and jump in, go ahead and get started, and I'm going to show you the numbers at the end of the day, the conversions of today, how many appointments we set, all that good jazz. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in, and let's go. So 2 quick things as we move along. Number 1, I use the LionDesk phone number to reach out to people. And number 2, I use the text message system in here like crazy. We run almost 100% text messages, no phone calls. It's just highly leveraged that way. So kind of crazy. Check it out. Look what time it is. Finished just in time. And now what we're going to do is we finished all our follow-ups. And now we're going to move into creating some new business. So all using LionDesk. Let's get to it. All right, rolling right along. We are crushing it so far. Just got off the phone with a seller. Looks like we'll be taking it. Woohoo! And about to jump on a consulting call with an agent who owns a team. So
about to jump in that. All right, just got off the call with my coach client. She just hit another all-time record, 30 pending right now. And what we're doing is identifying the who to handle some of the excess work that she doesn't necessarily need to be focusing on. So, boom.
All right, I am heading downtown for an appointment with another agent. I want to show you what this looks like. This is my office right here. I live out of a book bag, and I already made my food last night for today. Now, the reason I live outside of a book bag is because I'm addicted to not a lot of overhead and not a lot of liability. And that's where that keeps me. It's very low liability, very low overhead. So, yeah. And the reason why I packed my lunch the day before for today is to save time. I already know what I'm making. I make the same thing every single day, believe it or not. And I add it to the cooler so when I hit the road, I don't think about what I have to eat for the day. So we are here in an office downtown Fayetteville where I'm going to meet this agent and just kind of give you a good look. This is where we're at. That's the Jeep. Let's go ahead and get this appointment going. So on my way here to this office space, I actually got a call from one of our agents, and she was letting me know that she's working with two buyers who are looking to offer close to $30,000 less than the asking price in a very, very hot market. We're in multiple offers, highest and best. So I guess a few things. How would you handle it? How would you handle the buyer? Let me know up here. How would you handle that buyer that is being a little unreasonable in a hot market, knowing that it will not be accepted for sure? How do you agents handle that? We do move into the market conversation, basically letting them know that this is what the market is telling us right now, especially in a highest and best market. But we also show them the power of equity and how much money they can make on a deal. It's helped a few of our buyers really understand the power of real estate and the investment behind it and how equity just creates money in a hot market, right? Especially if they're going to be here for a while. So it's definitely helped some of our people move along. Just curious on what you guys say. Just finished a meeting, on to another meeting. Got to be there in 5 minutes. And great meeting, talent search conversation. Do they fit well with our team and our model? So gotta constantly be on the hunt for talent. They make this world go round. So you may be asking, how does he eat? Well, this is how I eat. It's going to be a little bit of a drive, 5 minutes. I'm going to grab what I need in my cooler behind me and eat. Eat while I drive. So that's when I eat. All right, here on time. That's how you should do it. And this is the office that we're about to go into. All right, here at Five Pillars Realty Group. What's up? Y'all say hey. Woo! Hey. They're excited, as you can tell. Five Pillars Realty Group with EXP. This right here. What up, Shelby? This is where the real magic happens right here. This is where they really close the deals. So that is Five Pillars Realty Group with EXP, and run by Shelby Osborne. Started this team, and she's a beast. I'll give you a quick summary of her right now. So Shelby, I know I'm going to screw this up, but crushing it. Investor first, got into the real estate business, became Rookie of the Year for the Carolinas region with Keller Williams. Shortly after, went to EXP, started her team, closed 130 units her first year, and looks like they're going to double it this year. And if you want to hear more of her story, including Dan the Man and Mike, some of the people who really started this thing, listen to my podcast, Proven by Ruben Podcast, but they've been on a ton of podcasts. Just look up their names. Here's how you can connect with them, but they're killers. It's awesome. All right, next piece of business. Got to talk to another team here at EXP to discuss growth and a few other things. So let's go. All right, done here. And my next appointment actually rescheduled. So what we do, we make it a priority to fill the gap. We don't allow that time to be wasted. So I'm going to run into a few things. Obviously, you guys are going to be along the ride with me, but don't ever waste time. All right, so now we're at the bank. We're going to talk about some PPP stuff and a few other business stuff. So let's go. Finishing up here with Tina and Chelsea.
Hey, come see us at First Citizen.
Where, in Fayetteville?
Fayetteville, Bordeaux. We'll take care of you.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
So as you guys heard, those are my peeps here at First Citizens Bank, Fayetteville, North Carolina. Man, if I say one thing, you got to have great connections at the bank. That's going to deal with your investors, your employees, everything else. Makes sense to have a strong connection there. All right, so we're at an investment property, and we have this one under contract right now. Yep, there's some work to it, but that's what we like to see. And yeah, I'll show you a little bit what this house offers. We've had all kinds of problems getting this one under contract, but we're under contract now. Doesn't look like the problems are slowing down. But this, we can't ignore the price, given what this place can be and turned into. So we actually love this right here, and we're going to clean it up. Handicap access, we're going to clean that up. All brick, which we love. Great backyard, crawl space, electric water heater. A lot of great things about this property, especially for the price we're getting it at. So this home, the numbers work really well for a long term, which is rental, but it also works really, really well for short term, which is Airbnb and stuff like that. I wish I could show you more. Obviously, I only have today, but investment.
All right, so what did I do? Remember, I had one rescheduled, so I moved up my 4:30 to 3:30. Just jumped off the call with them. It's someone who's looking to build a new short-term rental management company. He's also an owner of a firm around here, so it's a great conversation. And also on the road, was able to jump back on the call with that talented person. They are very interested, so it looks like we'll be onboarding them onto our team. And I'm going to also use the time to build some other stuff. Let's go. All right, and just now, and you see what time it is, and I should have been on the call right now, but good thing we fill in those gaps. Just put out a few fires to keep our closings that we do have in the sales side of the business moving forward, and about to jump into LionDesk again.
So finishing up the day, you see what time it is, and it looks like 52 contact attempts, 28 contacts made, 2-to-1 conversion, and with that set 4 appointments, so we're about a 7-to-1 on appointments conversion. And 2 of those appointments set was for the coaching side of the business, where we actually go in firms and teach. And this is a different firm in a different location. We're going to go in and we're going to teach about prospecting, and we're going to teach you about content calendar, social media stuff. So, woohoo! So I love this question. We have systemized so much, even the conversations. So yeah, would love to. If you're interested, then drop your email in the DM and I'll send you exactly what we do. So this home, the numbers work really well for a long term, which is rental, but it also works really, really well for short term, which is Airbnb and stuff like that. I wish I could show you more. Obviously, I only have today, but investment.